Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul. I'm an endurance runner and an RRCA certified running coach, and this is episode number 2 of my half marathon 2023. In this series, I am detailing everything that goes into my training as I prepare for a new half marathon PR this November. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be running on a track or on the roads, but I do know I'm going to be trying to run faster than 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 38 seconds in order to set that new PR. And the exciting part about this week's training, which will cover July 18th through the 23rd of 2023, is that I managed to run and actually get all my workouts in despite the blast furnace style heat that comes around every summer here in North Carolina. There are some good workouts, and I hope everything that I present here is not just entertaining, but that it helps you to become a healthier, happier, faster, and stronger runner yourself. So I hope you'll join me. Here we go. Hey, good morning, folks. It's Tuesday, July 18th, 2023, and I'm headed out for 9 miles on the hills with 5 by pretty much half miles of hill sprints, like I did last Tuesday, except instead of 4, I'm going to try 5 this time, and hopefully I don't completely fry out here. It's 8 a.m., but it's already super hot, and it's going to be rough, but you know, I'm trying to take myself seriously now that I'm this deep into sort of hopefully past recovery mode and into starting to actually try to train. So I'm wearing the Saucony Endorphin Pro 2s. Hey folks, standing here by the roadside trying not to get hit, but I wanted you to say hello to my friends. I think they're a little bit upset that I got this close to them, but I had to share it. They're wonderful. All right, folks, 3 miles in. Let's just warm up running in the heat. And I am now at the bottom of the hill, ready to start the first of 5.54 mile uphill speed intervals. I want to get progressively faster, so this first one will be very moderate, get my legs used to things and to leave myself room to improve without having to absolutely die to keep getting faster. This is still very early, very early days of training, so that's why I'm running the hills, because it's less impact and more muscle building, and there is no need to try to utterly kill myself and to utterly kill myself. All right, folks, here I am at the top of the hill. First rep done. 4:04, or 4 minutes 4 seconds. 4:04.76, which turns out to be 7 minutes and 36 seconds. For the average pace. I think that's 3 seconds faster than the last week's first rep, so cool. All right, folks, rep number 2 is done. 3 minutes 53 seconds, 53.40 seconds, averaging 7:14 per mile on that 0.54 mile rep uphill, and yeah, awesome. I was trying to put a little more effort in, but I didn't feel like I was really near max yet. And the good news is that's just from the muscles kind of warming up, getting those fast twitch fibers sort of starting to fire now. And hopefully that trend continues. All right, folks, Rep number 3 is done. I climbed the hill 0.54 miles, 3 minutes 46.66 seconds, averaging 7 minutes and 4 seconds per mile. Whew, I was working. Still not maxed, definitely not maxed. I still can get faster as long as the fatigue doesn't set in. I wasn't as far as the intensity with which I was firing my muscle fibers. There's still room to move. It's just a matter of trying to not tire myself out so completely that I can't get those fast twitchers pumping. 0.54 mile rep number 4 is done. 3 minutes 40.27 seconds, averaging 6:50 per mile as my pace. Whew. I've now reached the point where I have to combine keeping the cadence super high and also get the knee drive really high in order to keep on getting faster. So there is no more room for just taking it easy. That rep is the fastest out of the 8 that I've done in total this week and last week. Last week, my fastest one, I believe, was a 6:58 average pace. So, great news. Apparently, I am getting stronger. The weightlifting, the long runs, and everything are paying off. The creatine apparently working its magic, allowing me to recover faster and use more power in my runs, my faster runs, and when I'm lifting. So, good news there. Anyway, I don't want to get off pace, and I don't want to give myself too long to recover. Let's get back down the hill one more. See if we can beat that. Oof, it's going to be hard. Rep number 5 is done, folks. The heat keeps getting hotter, but somehow I managed to keep on getting faster. Happy to report. Rep number 5 done. 3 minutes and 32.33 seconds, averaging 6 minutes and 37 seconds per mile. I was working. Very close to maximum, but I feel like, I could have pushed harder, but, any harder would have been utter maximum. Whew. My left hammy is feeling a little bit of strain. Very, very, very minor. Nothing that I'm sure a good day of rest and hydration and protein won't fix, but glad that's done. So I'm on my way home. Figured I'd leave you with my final thoughts on the day's run. I think it was a very promising speed day. Running hills means less impact and more force, more power building, and therefore is very good for the early to middle stages of a training cycle because it's less chance of injury. It helps you to get stronger faster. With my continuing speed increase on each one of those reps, I can't help but be happy. Onward and upward from here. My biggest challenge is trying to curb my appetite and not eat crap late at night. I'm not losing weight. It's hindering real speed and real gains. So if I can get on top of that, folks, please lend me your advice. I got the sunscreen trickling down my forehead into my eyes, and man, does it burn. Maybe I need to start wearing a headband like Mark Knopfler in the 80s. All right, folks. I'm in dire straits. Peace out. Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. It's almost 6 p.m. and I'm out for 6 recovery miles after a long day down in the city, sitting at a desk. And while I'm happy to be outdoors, I'm happy to be exercising. Tell you what, it's hard to it. I only slept 5 hours last night, and that was broken up into small little chunks. So My body is exhausted. I did not want to do this run, but I couldn't talk myself out of it because I know the only way I'm going to get stronger, mentally and physically, is to get it done the longest time commitments that my body allows. Hey folks, it's Thursday, July 20th, 2023. It's a hazy and hot day. I'm headed out for 10 miles. This will eventually morph into my middle long run here on Thursdays, and I want to get in a little bit of speed work. What I really want to accomplish is 3 by 1 miles up tempo, hopefully faster than last week's, with the 1 mile floats in between them. Finished 10 miles of really slow running. Took me 1 hour and 25 minutes and 21 seconds, average 8:32 per mile. After 3 miles of taking it easy, I then did a chunk in the middle of this workout where I did a mile up tempo, a mile easy, a second mile up tempo, then another mile easy, and then a third mile up tempo, and then 2 miles of super easy. Even those up tempos were slow, like 7:45 pace. My body's just wiped out. That combined with this mugginess in the air is, put the kibosh on any kind of real speed. But it doesn't bother me. I don't feel down about it because number one, I ran a 10-mile hill workout 48 hours ago, and running 10 miles today, period, is me expanding my base again. So you can't really expand your base over these microcycles and expect to get faster at the same time. You build your base, then you build on the strength and your speed. So I'm still getting there. CalCam, just finished pouring rain here, and I'm out for my run. I'm gonna get 7 miles in early enough in the day that tomorrow's 16 or 17 won't feel terrible in the morning before it gets super hot. I found my cow friends here, bedded down in the damp grass, enjoying a relatively cool temperature. It's nearly 78 degrees. Little reprieve from the usual 95. I'm out for a 7-mile easy run. Ooh, the rain finally stopped, so I took the opportunity to get out here. It's 11:30 in the morning. I slept in today, try to make up for the lack of rest during the week so that I can try to feel decent for my 16 or 17 miler tomorrow. Whew. Enjoying myself out here so far. Running once again in my Saucony Axon 3s. Check out my review. What a surprise of a shoe. Alright folks, 7 miles complete. Took me 1 hour, 2 minutes and 12 seconds, average 8 minutes and 53 seconds a mile. So plenty slow, despite the fact that it is a little bit cooler today. I guess my body's just more wiped out than I thought it would be. Even with yesterday being a day off from running. I did lift weights yesterday, so I'm sure even with the full night's sleep, all of the accumulated fatigue from the rest of the week, combined with the weight training, wasn't, the rest of one night wasn't enough to kind of put me back to square one. So, it is what it is. I'm not at the point where I'm a month from a race and panicking, so I'll take it at the pace that it needs to be taken at. I'll eventually get to where I want to be, but I'm not going to try to break myself now just for the sake of hitting. Just numbers that are meaningless. So, there it is. Hey everyone, it's Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. I'm about to head out on a 17-mile long run. It's going to be long, slow miles today. Just want to get to a new upper distance for the first time since my ultramarathon back on June 10th. The big thing that today's run has in common with my ultra is that for the first time since then, I will be wearing my New Balance more V3s. I just want a nice cush ride that stays comfortable the whole way, and I know that shoe is more than capable of comfort for 17 miles. So there you go. Fueling will be 3 scoops of tropical flavor Tailwind, and I've also got a couple of salted watermelon goos in case I need a boost along the way. So I should have plenty of caffeine to keep me rolling, and plenty of electrolytes along the way. That's my fuel of choice. So there you have it. Hey folks, I'm only a half mile into this run, and as you can see from that sky, it's not just threatening rain, it's actually already raining. What you may not know is that I'm loving it. This is the first coolish run I've felt in what? 2.5, 3 months? I'll take it. Made it to the park, folks. 2.5 miles in. I see the puppies playing in the distance. Alright folks, crossing over the interstate. Figured I'd share that fun with you. Hoping all these drivers are awake enough not to drive into me because I got nowhere to go. Hills. I chose to run hills. It's always a nice scenic little run, but it's hard on the legs. There are a lot of big old trees. Hopefully I'll get a little shade out of it. But right now I'm feeling the heat. Whew. Skies are mostly blue now. No more rain, no more cloud cover. It's summer heat. Man, it's so nice to be on quiet little country roads now. So nice just hearing nothing but birds. I think one car has passed me in the last mile. Can't really see it, but when we get down to this T-junction at the road down here at the bottom of this hill, just beyond those trees is the lake. Yeah, calm, peaceful day on the lake. I'm headed off up that hill. I love the smell of that fresh water. Reminds me of upstate New York when I was a kid. Lake Mohegan. Hey folks, just stopping along the way. Just about done with the big Indian Loop. I wanted to show you sort of a back field view of the farm that sits at the entrance before I head back out onto the highway on my way home. Welcome to the land of southern mega churches, folks. What do you need? Traffic guidance to get the hundreds of thousands of people out of the church. Yep. All right, folks, I'm coming back up the hill. This is where I came from. And again, I'm back to the top of the big hill that I do my hill reps on, where I'm getting gradually faster for each one on Tuesdays. Last couple of weeks. Yeah. Now I'm going to take this as my route home. Give you an opportunity at least to see what the half mile uphill looks like when I'm on the way down. Since since I can't rightly hold a camera and sprint really hard uphill on Tuesdays to show it to you. This part is only like 2-3% uphill. Then only hangs left. Hopefully you'll get an appreciation for just how steep and how long this is. Here we go. There it is. All the way down as far as you can see. Then turn another left and it gets steeper. It continues down. So, it's a challenge. Alright folks, the Grand Tour long run continues. In the NASCAR Business Park. Here's the heart of the matter right here. Building at, give the business park its name. The NASCAR Technical Institute. Where guys from around the country come to learn how to change a tire in under 10 seconds. And various other highly sought after skills. 17 miles is done. 2 hours, 33 minutes and 41 seconds, averaging 9 minutes and 2 seconds per mile. I'm perfectly happy with that because this was hills, hills, and hills the whole way. Trying to build that strength without too much high-speed impact on the legs. Get those aerobic adaptations happening on the cellular level so that I'm more efficient in my use of oxygen so that I can start picking up the pace as the next few weeks go by. I know this was a step in the right direction, even though the numbers don't look impressive on paper, on Strava, etc., etc. You got to be true to yourself. Do what you know is going to work, depending on where you are in your training cycle. Don't worry about what others are thinking that don't even know what you're doing. All right, so as you can see from the weekend review right there beside me, this was a 49-mile week. I'm starting to get the mileage up there to where I'm going to need it. I want to peak somewhere around 80 miles in this training cycle, so onward and upward, but at least I'm moving in the right direction from last week. I think the standout workouts this week were, of course, Tuesday's 5 by half mile hill sprints, where I got progressively faster with each iteration, but also ran faster than last week's hill sprints as well. So it looks like the strength training and the overall speed training from last week is paying off, and I'm getting stronger, I'm getting faster. The other good news was the 17-mile long run on Sunday because, I built hills into that run as well and still managed to run some decent times in the heat. I think the big thing, as I alluded to earlier, that's making the difference beyond just the running is the fact that I am keeping up with my strength routines. Every Monday, every Friday when I get home from work, I am doing about a 45-minute full body strength routine. My core routine is also very consistent. Every morning, as soon as I roll out of bed, before I can come up with excuses, that gets done. And I've also managed to lose a little weight this week, a half pound. I'm still over 150 pounds though, and that kind of scares me. At least I'm moving in the right direction, but I need to start dropping weight much faster. And, I will do a dedicated video on this, but you have to be careful when you're in the midst of a training block not to lose weight too fast. You have to make sure that the nutrition stays high because if you start neglecting your body and not giving it the calories and the nutrition it needs, it's a good way to get yourself injured ultimately. So I'm riding that line very carefully. Hopefully I can pick up the pace a little and just, simply remove the junk from the diet is what it comes down to. So, You know, folks, if you're looking for any help from a running coach, in any respect, I really want to encourage you to get in touch with me. Just go to devrunnercoaching.com. Now, also, if you've enjoyed this content, please give the video a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments for me, please share them below. I'd be more than happy to get back in touch with you and share what I know with everybody who reads through those comments as well. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please get on it. You know, it's a silly thing, but seeing those numbers go up really encourages me to keep on providing this kind of content on YouTube. So please do if you haven't already. With that said, folks, I just want to encourage you to get healthy, stay strong, and keep pushing. I'll see you next week. Peace out.